Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. A little midday money. Oh, look who popped into the show.
Hi.
Look at this guy. Live from a Vegas hotel room somewhere.
Yeah, we're with the Grand. So
now people are going to call. You know what? I'm going to call. I'm going to ask you your room number. I'm going to send a bunch of crap up there and charge up your credit cards. There you go.
I mean, we leave in about 57 minutes. So
all right,
I don't know what you're going to be able to do in
all
that
right,
time,
that's good to know. I just tell people when I'm there, I'm like, yeah, I'm around. Come give me a call. I don't ever tell them where I'm, what hotel.
We're leaving anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I don't need crazy strippers showing up at my door. I don't need dwarfs and midgets with strap on. I don't need some kind of crazy freak show.
I heard midgets. I'm down. I'll pay extra.
You need yeah, like listen, I'll come meet you anywhere.
There you go.
Go come to my room. That's bad news. Bad news.
No, we'll be at Circuit today until we have our flight at 10:00 p.m. So
all right, there you go. That's a long flight back. That 6-hour drive.
Not bad. We'll sleep. We'll try at least.
It's depressing. You leave. You're looking out the window like, oh man, it looks so nice over here. You know, as much as I love the nonstop, like I used to do the nonstop, like take that first early flight, fly out. I started getting into doing a layover somewhere just because it's nice. Like 3 hours, like from Jersey, I go to like Detroit or Minnesota somewhere. I get up, you can stretch your legs a little bit. You know, first of all, I'm just bringing a carry-on, so it's easy for me. It's not like I gotta wait. So I got my little carry-on. It's nice. I go out, hit the head, go to the bathroom, get a snack. You know, then you're on a flight, so it's like, I don't know. It was a nice stretch. I'm a big chubby cat. You know, I need to get up a little bit. You know,
no, we just went. All right, what is the cheapest way to get from North Carolina to Vegas and back?
Yes,
and the cheapest way was going early in the morning to get here and red eye to get back.
Yes, so. It's the best way to go, man, because it's a full day. You get that full. You get out there. It's 9 o'clock. It's like you're in like Doc Brown's DeLorean and Back to the Future.
Yep.
Right. You're like, oh my God, look, it's 9. It's an hour flight out here. I left it at 6:42 and it's at 9:11 out here.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like.
I love it. That and then you look at the board and you go, yes, 9 a.m. baseball on Sunday. Let's go.
I love it because when I get out there, it was like I got a full day, so I could check in because I don't care. I'm like, give me a room. What am I doing in my room? I just need a somewhere to wash up and a bed. So I don't care what it's facing. I don't care where it is. I check in, then I go get my monorail pass. Because that's what I do. I'm a crazy tourist. I go yearly. I don't care. I get a monorail pass. I get a bus pass so I can go downtown. I want to go to all the different joints. I walk around. It's fun. Hit the casinos because I go with my little cards. A lot of places, you know, it's like, oh, come. Well, in the old days, it'd be like, come here. You get like free drinks with the little book. And I was like, hey, wonderful. You get a little, solo cup margarita. It was fun times. And then heading back, it's always good because with the last few years for the red eye, I check out, right? I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna stick around for. I leave at noon, whatever. I'd go down to South Point, hang out the VSiN studio, hang out there all day, and then just go across the street to the airport. You know,
there you go.
It's nice, but
at least I got the important things while I'm here. So I got my ticket. Mets to win the World Series, and then for whoever knows, Sabres to win the Cup. Let's get it. And so yeah, I got the important ticket, so we're good.
The World Series one looks good, so I got to give you, taking. I didn't think they take 4 out of 5. I figured I'd be like a 3-2 kind of series. They took care of business good, and all you got to do now, you got the Phillies coming up. You do the same and take 4 out of 6 or 5 out of 7 in Phillies and really nail them away. And it's going to be you and the Dodgers, looks like, because the Braves and the Padres kind of look like second-class citizens this weekend. We'll get a little more on the Padres. The Padres got they got to think the Dodgers coming up again, and then a trip over to San Fran. So we'll see what they're about. But you guys, that was a nice series.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it. I had Mets run line like every single game, so it worked.
That's why I said Saturday. I said, listen, you're either going to take the Braves because they're plus money.
Yeah.
Hope for a split, or I'd say do run line Mets. So either way, you're splitting, you're making money. So if you're Met fans, run lines. If you're Braves, You take the dogs. Worst case, you're still plus money. And listen, I kind of wish I put the Met run line out as plays because I was like, why wouldn't I do that? But
now we're not betting the Mets today.
I didn't. I had the. I think maybe I had the under. I forgot what I had. I think I had the Braves maybe in game 1. I thought.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
game 1. That was the first day I came here, and I came in your chat right after I landed and said, "Oh, go Mets."
Yep. Yeah, I had them that, and that was it. Because I'm like, you know what? I don't know how this is going to play out.
Yeah.
You know, and sure enough, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Mets all day long. Good for the Mets, though.
And now the Braves have to fight with the Phillies for a wild card.
Yeah. And how about the Phillies red hot and they gain 0 games? They're still like 9 back.
Yeah, but you got to keep in mind they got to play against Washington.
Yeah.
Now, who do they get next? They don't play today, but
they got 11 versus the Nationals. Well, now they got 7 left. But
okay, they get a series against Miami next, so we'll see.
They again win these games. You got to win who's in front of you. We say this for all sports.
100%. They 100% need to.
Take care of who's in front of you. And if it's garbage teams, beat them. And then you just hope you go on a 15-2 run. You hope you can make up 5 games on the Mets because the Mets are just playing good ball right now.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, at this point, you're just hoping for a wild card because 10 back.
Oh, 100%. And the Phillies can look at it and go, well, if we get the 3rd wild card spot, we get whatever team comes out at the Central. I'd rather play them than the Braves or the Padres.
Yeah, definitely. The one of the Central teams. I mean, Burnsy's tough. I get it. But you know what? St. Louis, I'm not.
St. Louis, there was 3. The Dodgers, the Mets, and the Cardinals all gave out big notices saying, hey, we're legit.
Hey, well, you know what, though?
You also got a
Yankee fan.
Yankees, no stand.
But, yeah. Not only that, Yankees face a decent pitcher. They're not going to score. That's the Yankee way. That's what they do. They play a good team that has a decent pitcher. Now, yesterday it was a slugfest. You know, I wasn't expecting. I had the under yesterday. I figured, Montes would be good. He's facing an NL team. Wainwright's usually good at home. Yanks can't hit a good guy. Yeah, I mean, it was 5-6-3 in the second inning, whatever it was. Like,
oh god, yeah, it was 6-4 after the Arenado home run. It hit the over in the second inning.
Yeah.
Of course, you expect a 12-9 game with Wayno and Montas, right?
Yeah, crazy.
Well, luckily, the Yankees traded with Montgomery, who shut them out.
Yeah, Monty. That's how do you trade Monty?
Crazy.
Well, I said that before. Like, we get a guy who's on the IL for a month. Maybe he's back in the playoffs. Who knows? It's another.
I don't know. But we'll see how it goes.
We will.
All right, I'll let you do your show.
Welcome back.
I'll be in the background.
All right. Welcome back. Like, subscribe, ring the bell here. Win a free picks, Parlays, Max Wager. 7-day steal is scrolling along. Give our number a call there if you want to get down on that. Freebies. The free picks on Twitter. Mr. Sean Higgs, you want to jump on to that? It's posted there. So knock yourself out. 161 and 153. We go 1-1 yesterday, plus a tidy $35. That's what happens when you take a run line. Seattle winner. We did lose with the Padres. And again, like I said yesterday with the Padres, we're going to team on a losing streak. Not really what I'd normally do, especially versus a team hot like the Dodgers. But sometimes I say, you know what? I got to buck those kind of thoughts. And I'm taking the Padres, thinking they'll take one. Show some heart versus the big brothers there with their ace on the hill. Could not get it done. But I'll still take plus money. We'll take it. 35-50 to the positive, not too shabby. 8 games over. And that's basically because favorites 54 and 34. That's what we've taken on the season. 157 and 111 with our totals. 390 and 374. 385, 383. Plus 2686 plus 1301. Again, I say this all the time, slight difference based on totals, pushes to wins, pushes to losses. It happens. And with NFL, college football, college basketball, NBA around the corner, the half points add up. And we can joke, it's like, oh, closing line values or whatever, stuff like that. The half points matter. The closing line, you could argue it doesn't matter, whatever the case may be. It does. I would rather say I'd rather be ahead of the line, right? We talk about that all the time. Like, well, I got a good number. You feel better about yourself that it went a different way. Doesn't mean it's always going to win, but shop around for the best numbers. You see it on. I've been saying this since day one of baseball season. Got to find a good number. Not much on the agenda today. I do got a 3-pack up if you want to go get that. But Cubs run line. Anibal Sanchez, 38-year-old Anibal Sanchez, hasn't been good in 5 years. He's got what, a 7-something ERA this year. Didn't pitch last year. Before that, he had a 6 ERA in 2020. Got to go back to 2018 when he was respectable in 25 starts. And respected, he was good, I should say. You know, 7-6, he had a 2.80 ERA, so pretty good. But again, that was 2018. He's just bad. The Nationals are bad. It's a minor league lineup. Cubs should be able to scrape some runs here, especially off a loss with our guy Pablo on the hill yesterday, right? We said, let's take the under. Oh, it wasn't Pablo yesterday. It was Luzardo came back from the injured list. We said we kind of like the under there. Today, though, Cubbies, I think it scrapes some runs versus Sanchez. I shouldn't even say scrape. They better be able to put some runs off this guy. So let's go Cubs run line. And the NFL, we did drop the Jags play here in the video, 0-1, but Ravens and the Jets on the horizon. Those are for the free picks. I do got a best bet up. It's on the site already. I got to load up a package for that for NFL, but that is it today. I'm not, it's a short card, and I do have 3 games bet already on the sites if you're interested in that. But honestly, I'm kind of glad it's a little short ticket today. Got a lot of NFL, college football, a lot of work to do these weeks. Look ahead lines. We'll do a Wednesday night look ahead line show. So there's that. Thursday show is going to be short. I got to take my dad to get some x-rays. So I took him like 2 weeks ago. It's like, oh, he's got a pacemaker. I got to change the battery. Like, it's just like it just stops and people start falling over and their pacemaker batteries go. So the doctor here's like, yeah, this is in not even incorrectly. And looking at your paperwork, why did they give you a pacemaker? You don't need one. Really? It's had a pacemaker for 20 years. 19 and a half years. So we got to go for x-rays to see what's going on inside his chest there. So we'll see. It might be a delayed show, or maybe just be Tim by himself. We'll see what happens there. I gotta do that though. I gotta take him down to the old, I don't know. I don't say the hospital. It's one of those annex buildings. Anyway, enough of my life. Morning, Michael. How you Giants doing? I do kind of like the Giant Padre under today. It was 8, not 7.5. And I'm not a Snell guy, but I don't know. Something tells me under there. Eric, good morning. Orioles over the 9. Lyles and Kikuchi. Well, it's Kikuchi on the hill, so you definitely, it's not looking to bet that cat. Don't like Kikuchi. Cincy over 8.5 against the Mets. Really? Think the Mets are just going to come out and keep hitting? Well, what's worrisome here about the Mets, is the run line was last night was a 135. Now it is a 170. How are they feeling after that Brave game? It's just, off a series like that, I don't want to lay 170. I'm not saying they're losing. Can they win this game 4-1, 4-2? They should. Reds are bad. It's just one of those spots. It would be an against play. It would be, let's take the Reds. But the problem with this is that, you got the Braves are off today. So you can't even say I'm going to fade whoever the Braves are playing. So now it's either one or none. But the Mets red hot. I just cannot tell you to do the 170 and the over. I don't know. I'm more inclined to say the under there with the Reds there, Miz. Padres run line. Yeah. No way they lose again. Listen. I had the Padres yesterday, and I said it then. I said it just now to Tim when I had it. I betting teams on losing streaks. I don't know. I don't think it's a recipe to make money, especially when we're doing these guys are 170 faves. I get San Fran's having a tough year. Our good buddy Michael Bueno will second me on that one. Plus 125 in a run line. I don't know. They got shut out again. Are they going to score runs? I don't know. Don't like that one. Arizona with our guy Gallen on the hill. What's he, 120 run line? I like Gallen, so I'm going to say okay to that one. Don, good morning. I grabbed the over 7.5 Yankees Mariners. Both these teams just saw these pitchers who gave up combined 11 runs. Yeah, I guess 7.5. It's, again, with the Yankees, I'm not a lover of them versus decent pitchers. Gilbert's a decent pitcher. I don't think I score runs. Donaldson's hitting. What's Josh Donaldson hitting? $2. Hicks at $2. No Stanton still. Benedetti, I don't know. I mean, how's he been doing with the Yanks? I'm not looking to bet it over with these guys. I mean, Seattle maybe scores some runs. It's just tough. I mean, Italian has been bad though, Mike. Maybe it's my closet. It's not even closet bias. I do like the Yanks, but I'm thinking, are they going to score here? This game could be 5-2, and then you're smacking yourself. D-backs team total over 2.5. First 5 for the first 5 team total over there, huh? Against Beatty. I'm familiar with Beatty's trade. Okay, I was going to say I really didn't know much about him. But, I mean, I'm definitely down for the run line for the game. Joaquin, good afternoon. Timmy Crackhorn is back, so there will be some WNBA. Never been to Vegas, want to go. You got to get out there. It's fun. I want to take the Giants money line. Fading teams off Sunday Night Baseball. I don't know if I can see a Woods pitching well, but the bullpen's so bad. Yeah, listen, it's for me, it'd be Giants or nothing. You're getting plus 150 something, right? 160. Padres, losing streak. Snells look bad. Justin, good afternoon. Smash the like button. Appreciate it. Thank you. I took Baltimore over 9.5. Why not? It's Kikuchi. You know we don't like that cat. Washington first 5 money line. Oof. Against the Cubbies? Really? Interesting. San Diego on the run line. I'm not. How do you take San Diego? Did they look at all like a good team? Maybe they come out and crush the Giants. Maybe they sweep them. I don't know. Grab some Mets to win World Series plus 900. DeGrom looks good. Yeah, he's looked pretty solid yesterday. Imagine if this guy was healthy all year. Plus, they get McGill back. As much as I like the Dodgers, DeGrom and Scherzer can beat anyone. I grab Houston plus nickel as well. Yeah, the AL's going through Houston. That's that simple. So I was at the Sugarland game yesterday. Keuchel and Lance McCullers Jr. on the hill. McCullers gave up, I think, 3 home runs in like 4 innings. It was 11-5, 11-6. Keuchel gave up a jack in, I think, in the 2nd inning, a 3-run shot. But a lot of Houston fans there. And they're like, where are you from, New York? I open my mouth and the hands come up. I'm like, don't insult me. I'm not in New York. I'm from Jersey. But I said I do like what they did. Bring a nice outfielder.
Hey, hold on. What's wrong with New York and you?
No, you don't even sound like a New Yorker. You've been out of New York way too long. You can't even say that. You're a Carolinian.
No, I lived in New York for 15 years.
You don't. I mean, maybe I don't. You know what? I don't know. Maybe the people in the chat think you still sound like a New Yorker. I don't know.
Maybe.
I think I open my mouth. They definitely know I'm a Northeast kind of guy. But the Houston deal, nice. You bring in the extra veteran catcher. You get relief help. You get a outfielder, right? Helps with, Brantley comes back, wonderful. You got another veteran. If Tucker or McCormick, one of these young guys kind of goes on a run, good. I mean, and I don't want to say like I'm going to become an Astro fan as a Yankee fan, but I got to be happy living down here where it's a team that, they take winning seriously, man. They got a nice young core, right, to get some decent young players. So good. Got that. I mean, although I got the Texans nearby, I guess. I mean, that's even. I don't know if that's worse than being a Cowboy fan, but Astros definitely the team to beat in the American League, and I don't even think it's close. I don't think it is close at all. I think it is Houston, and then you got a gap to the Yanks, and even I'll put the Blue Jays in that spot too because Gausman, Barrios, like Manoah. I might actually put them a little over the Yanks because that pitching for the Yanks. Oh, Not a fan. Not a fan. Snakes team total over 4.5. Yeah, versus Pitt. We're not a beady guy. Mike Buena knows his beadiness. Best bet in baseball today. Probably it's going to be something up on in the 3-pack. I mean, I don't have. I never have just. I rarely I come in and say just take one. I've bet way too many games to just put all my eggs in one basket and say go for it. Tyreek, top of the morning to you. Hope you had a good weekend, Tyreek. Thinking about Baltimore money line or Reds money line. Letdown spot for the Mets, and the Reds have been hot, 255. It is a big number, for sure. And I can't tell you to, thumb your nose up at it, because it is kind of a flat spot. But, I mean, who's this? Justin Dunn on the hill? If they're like the Yankees, Justin Dunn comes in here, spins 7 innings of 1-run ball, and they pull out like a 3-1 win. The Reds. Excuse me. And yeah, Kikuchi, no thank you. 3-time. Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Monday. Yes, it is. It is a Money Monday. Had to check out the Texas high school football games on Friday night. So that's a good time. Yeah, Mark, you gotta tell me, man. We got a my son plays ball. He'll be on the JV team. He's a sophomore. And as much as I think he's a big cat, he's like my size at 15. He's just down here. He's like a tiny little man. 5'11", 280. You're just a tiny person down here. Texas, they got some big cats. His one buddy, he's a freshman, or not, they're sophomores. He's I think he's got in the top 20 for players to graduate in 2025. He's one of the top prospects down here. Another kid, another sophomore with him too, another lineman. I told him, I said, listen, got the weight set, get out there, get on it, bulk up a little bit. If we got to get you a couple cycles of some D-ball, juice you up a little bit, they're not going to test you. We'll do it. Took the under 32 Ravens game on Thursday night. Yeah, it's come down. It was a 34. I could see it being under there. Any unders today? Honestly, I don't have any totals today. I didn't bet any totals. I got a couple sides. If I'm looking at an under, believe it or not, if I'm looking at an under, it'll probably be the Mets under. I mean, it's the Red offense is bad, and the Mets kind of could be a little flat today. That would be the only under I kind of look at. It's 9. I mean, the Mets going to score 10 tonight. Maybe, who knows? Maybe the Mets are like, you know what? We're awesome, and we're going to show you how good we are. Get that swag back, like that 86 swagger. And I mentioned yesterday, watching the Once Upon a Time in the Bronx again. Good fights. And I gotta say, Ray Knight just totally sucker punched Eric Davis. Eric Davis was being held by like the umpire, and Ray Knight just punched him square in the face. Michael, I normally would be on the Reds today myself, but after yesterday's money line hit, I'm leaving it alone. Well, if you had the Reds cash yesterday money line for you, take it, right? But you're playing with house money, Eric, right? But again, you're up a little bit. Leaving it alone. I got Washington first 5 plus 148. Listen, the Cubs aren't a super team. Keegan Thompson is a pretty decent young starter, though. He's not young. He's 27, but he's not terrible. 2.5 ERA at home, 13 games, 7 starts. My thing is, how are the Nats scoring a little bit here? Sanchez is bad. Cubs still got major league hitters. Yeah, it's weird with my dad, right? The whole, you don't need a pacemaker, but you've had one for 20 years. Like, what is that about? Just bizarre. Brandon, I am good. How are you today? Oakland A's run line. Let's get it here with a little Oaktown against the Angels. Cole Irvin. And I do like Cole Irvin. I almost made this a play today, Bill. Irvin's solid at home. I think it starts versus the Angels. He gives up like a couple runs, but maybe an underplay here. And I thought, again, this is one I thought about, but it was like a 7. I'm like, ugh. If you get, and I see a couple 7.5s creeping in here, it's just, I'm not going to say the Angels because they can't hit a lick. But the A's, we've seen the A's score some runs. Like against Texas, they're putting up like a 10 spot. They scored some runs against the White Sox. Like they scored against the Astros. You saw them. That's what's a little hesitant for me doing that total. But run line, I can get behind. Irvin's solid at home, and the A's are they're tricky with the runs. They're either scoring or they're getting shut out. So, Todd, good morning. How are you, Todd? And prepared. Where's prepared at, Todd? What do you think about the Astros money line running on the Rangers? So the Houston. What do you think about the Astros money running to the Rangers? What are you talking about here? Was the Astros running to the Angels? Help me out here, Brandon. You think people aren't back in Houston? They like Texas? If you're allowed to bet San Diego team on loser yesterday, then since you're my old head, I get to bet them today at plus 114. Listen. It's the only way to bet them. I'm not gonna tell you to bet them minus 160 or 170 for one. So, yes, absolutely, you can do that. Good morning, Brian. How are you? I know you don't like parlays. Same game parlay. Here you go. Mets first 5-team total over minus 150 and a run line minus 440. Now, this should right. You'd think against a young pitcher, the Mets this game should be like 4-1, going top 6. Now, I'm not a huge Met guy. I don't know how they do against guys they never faced. All I know is that in my Yankee days, which are still or now, when some guy would come up from the minors, no matter what team he was on, the Yanks would actually be totally stymied. And it'd be like 0-0 in the 7th inning. You're hoping to pull out a 1-0 win. Listen, plus 182 is a nice number. Hope for 3-0. I get it, right? I mean, you're really just a Alonso homer away from getting 2-0. So, could somebody else scrape together a run? Go for it, I guess.
I will give another angle with this one. Justin Dunn was a first-round draft pick by the New York Mets. He was involved in the trade that sent him to and Kalenic to Seattle for Cano and Diaz, and then he was traded to Cincinnati in the trade for Winker. So Dunn was part of the Mets farm system for a while. I don't think he made a start with the Mets, but he was part of the system. So could be like a revenge type deal where they drafted him.
How old is he?
How old is he? 2016 he was drafted. So
he's got to be about 26 now?
Something like that. Yeah, 26. 27 because it said June of 2021. He was 26, so 27.
All right, so obviously he was highly thought of. He went the Diaz deal, and Winker's a decent bat, so you never know. It's okay. So, but hey, that some guy from the Indians was pitching the other day. I'm like, wow, this guy's had some decent minor league numbers. Maybe he's gonna come in here and do good, and proceeds to give him a grand slam to Mancini.
Mancini.
You never know. It's again for this. I guess you could do it, Bri. They should score runs against this kid, right? Giants are getting healthy. Jack Crawford, Estrada, all back. JD has been hitting since he came over. Already a couple bombs that just came with their bullpen. It's one of those things, Mike. You understand, fan, and back your team's tough. You see him play bad, you're like, I'm done with them. On the same token, over the Padres, it's a spot to grab him as a dog, I think, today. Justin's 44. Ronald, my Phillies are slugging like crazy. You know what, though? It doesn't make a difference. Beat who's in front of you. I don't care if they're playing Miami or the Nats or the Pirates. If you beat the teams you're supposed to beat and you go 15-2, 15-3 versus bottom teams, it's all about the wins. You got to get into that wild card thing. So then you worry about playing the good teams. And that carries over. I mean, you got things going well. You don't care who they're against. Taking the Reds tonight, let down for the Mets. Todd, yeah. I mean, it's just, for me, I can't do it because the Braves aren't playing. If the Braves were playing somebody too in our favor, I'd say, you know what? We got two things to bet on. Worst case, we split here and we still make money. Now it's one or nothing here. Dan, what do you think about the A's, Mets run line and Blue Jay parlay? I like the A's. The Met run line 170. Again, it's a parlay though. I don't like the Jays. I don't like Kikuchi at all. Yeah, Stros are tough, man. Alex, welcome back, Alex. Football season's here. Alex is coming out. We know that. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, Astros are a tough team, man. Good pitching. Bullpen is as good as any bullpen in baseball. I mean, they're right up there. Top. I mean, I think ERA-wise, they might be number one, but let's be honest, they're a top three bullpen. Right? Think of the best teams. You're talking Astros, Yanks, Dodgers, and Mets. They are right there with all of them. Probably better than the Dodgers. And probably better than the Yanks right now. Yanks bullpen a little banged up. No run Mets Reds plus 112 as value. Trone, you know me. I'm an under guy overall. And I say this all the time. I repeat myself. Sorry, folks. You got a pitcher on the hill. He's your starter. Get 3 outs. Should be no run first inning. Should be every game, no matter who's on the hill. Should cash. Definitely struggling. Pitching. We say it every year. Pitching. You trade Monty. You got Sevy on the IL. Cortez, Italian are taking steps back the second half of the season. Cole is good for a disaster every 3 starts, right? I mean, he comes in, it's 5 runs in the second inning or somebody. But yeah, let's trade Monty for a guy on the injured list who may or may not be back for the playoffs. Cashman, what are you doing? And this is what I was saying to these kids yesterday at the game. Kids, they were like 17, 18-year-olds. They're talking Astros and Yankees. And they're like, you can't trade Volpe. Oh my goodness. I'm like, I don't care. They're like, keep judging instead of Soto. I said, listen, obviously you're baking in the sun out here. It's 100 degrees. Your brain's fried. Trade Volpe. I don't care. I mean, forget about Soto. If I had to trade him for Rodon and Peterson or Merrill Kelly and Peralta or whoever the case may be, to a starting pitcher, give me some starting pitching. Tyler Mahle, Brandon Drury, give me some combo. I would have traded whoever. You need pitching. Ask the Mets about pitching. We're going to be great. It's Scherzer, DeGrom. They're going to win 45 games between them. And Scherzer's, DeGrom's been out till August. Scherzer got banged up. McGill is out. I mean, Cookie's going to win 18 games out of the 5-hole. I mean, Peterson's, I'm not a big Peterson guy, but I mean, Walker, sub-2 ERA. I mean, you need pitchers. You need pitchers, right? I mean, people laugh at Dallas Keuchel. I saw him give up. Him and McCullers give up 5 or 6 home runs yesterday. They'll be in the majors in 3 weeks when the rosters expand. Get some pitching. Holy cow. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Yeah, well, I wasn't saying the Yankees were winning World Series. You know that, Michael. I was not saying that. That team is built for regular season crushing bad pitching. That's what it does. That's what it does. Beats bad pitching. Good pitcher comes in, and those 225 averages jump out at you. And they're easy to jump out at you because when everybody's striking out and they're not hitting the ball, they're just hitting that 220 average right into your face. Oh boy, it does say that. You know what? I didn't I forgot it did not save to the bottom on the scroll. Did not save to the bottom. Thank you. Thanks. It only took us 35 minutes to figure that one out.
I didn't even notice. I'm sorry.
I didn't notice either. Lane, how are you? No strong plays. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I threw out a 3-pack. kind of like. Former Giant first-round pick, pitcher calls World Series, working out of the bullpen. They cut him. All right. Take that D-back money, I guess. Howie Burns should be coming that one. What? Burn what? Howie Burns should be coming that one. Did you have a good weekend? Weekend was okay, Brandon. Personally, it was a decent weekend. Had a little fun at the Space Cowboy game. Got some autographs on my jersey. It was a jersey giveaway, astronaut replica jersey day, and we got some autographs of Hunter Brown. Apparently, Hunter Brown's going to be in the rotation next year for the Astros. That's what the fan base was saying. Yazier Diaz, I got an autograph on the jersey, and Donato, some other guy Donato. So I got three guys signed on the jersey. I threw it out on Twitter. It was fun. And then the kids had some dipping dots. Excited about the dipping dots. They were fun. Apparently, my son enjoyed the buffalo chicken nachos. So, and then Saturday, what do we do Saturday? I don't remember what Saturday was. Anyway, Friday we went out for dinner. That's my birthday dinner. We went out. We went over to Texas Roadhouse. It was nice. And of course, my dad goes to Hides and has the waitress come over and they do their yeehaw, happy birthday, and I gotta swing a lasso. Whatever. Good meal, Texas Roadhouse. OJ's over. Yes, Kikuchi, go over that total lane. Yankee Seattle over first glance. Yeah, I mean, I think over only because I think Talian's going to give up some runs. I like Gilbert, man. The Yanks can't hit good pitching. I mean, who's betting the Yanks here? They're due. Yanks can't lose again. Yanks haven't won a game since they traded Gallo. They'll never win again this year. Yes, run first inning. Diamondbacks even money. It's even money. Bad pitcher for Pittsburgh. I get it, Mike. I understand. Richard, Guardians actually scored on Javi yesterday. Yes, it was 1-0. Run off Hardy in the bottom of the fifth. They scored that run. Richard. They scored it. And that was it for the game, right? Was that a 1-0 game? Oh, my goodness. Seattle Nats. Parlay. Look at this. Taking the Nats on the run line. I mean, what are we doing, Sanchez? Missed the under with LA, Seattle. Yes, I still think the under with Angels tonight. I'd say yes to that, yes. Magnetic Reds reverse run line. So you think the Reds win this game by 2 runs? What's that pay? Hope it's like a 3-1-er. It's got to be. I mean, they're a $2 dog. What is that? What is that? What's the plus money on that? Give me a number on that, please. Mets losing today, but I thought it was just me letdown game. No, everybody's gonna think letdown game after you sweep. It wasn't even a sweep. I mean, you go 4-1. It might as well have been a sweep. Cubs game over the 8 with Sanchez. I mean, yeah. I think Sanchez is going to go 5 in the first inning. I mean, how do you bet the Nationals?
Hey, real quick, you wanted the reverse run line, the -1.5 for the Reds?
Yes.
Plus $4.
For honey.
Yep.
You know what?
Take a shot. As a Mets fan, this is a letdown spot for him.
I mean, seriously, if I would, and I say this all the time, I'd rather lose with a plus money, something like this, plus $4 on the Reds, than take the Mets at -170 on the run line.
Correct.
Or I mean, even laying 270, I wouldn't. Or $3, I wouldn't. Take that. Maybe I should add that to the chat. Reds plus $4 reverse run line. I like it.
Why not? Honestly, if the Reds are going to win, they're going to win like 4-1.
I agree with you.
Because it would be a case where Bassett gives up a couple and the Mets do nothing offensively. Well, that being said, the Mets have actually woken up offensively, so I don't know. But we'll see. It's coming off of a big series against the Braves. But we'll see.
I like it. 4-1. Pick the final 4-1. Reds win 4-1, and you have them reverse run line. You pay a nice dime plus.
There you go.
Okay, so Astros are playing. Well, they're not playing today. This series starts tomorrow. That's just why I was like, what are we talking about? So I got to go into the future. Martin Perez and Uquidi tomorrow on mine. I would definitely think under. I would go under this game. And where do I think the money's going to go? I think the money's going to come in on Houston, as always. I mean, they're the Astros.
Yeah.
And you have two teams with days off, kind of rested. Texas, I mean, I had the over in their Sunday game, so that game went over there. Yes, it was the 8-2. Houston got them good. But before that, they pitched a two-hitter, so they've looked all right. Martin Perez has pitched excellent this year. To say, I can't say a bad thing about Martin Perez. I would definitely look under the Astros are an under team, and you got a good pitcher on the hill for Texas, so under. Side, I mean, again, I don't know what this number is going to be money-wise. I mean, I don't want to do a run line. It should be probably in the 140 range, I'm guessing. WNBA, I know you're sticking around for this one.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to go under with that one too. Both these two teams have been heavy trending under. I do lean towards Dallas, but I did not bet aside. It's only the under.
Oakland, easiest win of the night, jumping off the easiest win of the night.
Oh, God,
Richard, what are
okay.
you doing to us? The easiest win of the night.
By the way, I'm going to head out because we have to check out in 15 minutes. So I'm going to get everything packed up and check out of the hotel so we don't get charged. But I'll see you
Have a safe
tomorrow.
flight. Thanks for popping in. See
Yeah.
you. I need a girl. How are you? Need a girl. All right. Well, I can't really help you on that one, Brandon. But Seattle first five. Yes, we don't like Talion. Cubs no run first inning. I can't do a no run first inning here with Annabelle Sanchez. I can't do it, Sean. Oakland under 4 first five or run line first five. Under first five. He is gone, Dan. I don't know. He just said what he liked. WNBA wings fly high tonight, says Bookie Sniper. Again, WNBA. Tim was our WNBA guy. You heard him, and that's that. My birthday's on a Saturday. We're going to the game. Going to the Saturday game. Which you're going to the Saturday Houston game? Brandon? Against Oakland? That'll be against the Oakland Athletics. Why so many people like the Nats today? I have no idea what people like the Nats. I mean, I know the Cubs aren't good, but yeah, plus $4. I like it. I like the Reds minus 1.5. Giants Padres over with Snell on the hill. I'm going to say under. I mean, I know Snell is bad. All right, and we fade Snell. 0 runs, 3 runs, 1 run, 3 runs their last 4 games. Then he had a 9 spot, a 3, a 13. 9 and 13. Again, these are against Colorado. 4, 3, 4. Where is this offense coming from? I don't see it. Let's go, Joseph. You know we do. So close to football. Cannot wait for college every day. Thursday, Monday, Sunday. Yeah. Tired of betting baseball. I'm not. I like baseball. I'm trying. Jay-Z style. I had a good weekend, too. Went to the movie Saturday. We went somewhere to eat Mexican restaurant after that. Sunday at 12:10, and then I watched a game. Raven Ridge. So I went to our buddy, he comes in the chat, a guy, Fernando. I went up to Juanita's. What was that, last week, 2 weeks ago? He hasn't been in the chat. I got to tell him. Where in Texas where did you have your birthday dinner Friday? I was at Roadhouse over in, what is that, on 99? I don't know what it is. Could be Sugarland. Could be Richmond. I have no idea where it is. Not sure. 99 over there somewhere. Before Sugarland. But after Katie. I like the Cubbies tonight. I agree. Listen, Cubby run line only. I can't tell you to lay $2, Bookie. Michael, you have a good day as well. Just letting our Reds run line go more and more plus points already plus 260. The red run line for 1.5 is plus 260. I'd go minus 1.5 for $4. And just so everybody knows, Morning Wood, last Woody Stanton contest. It's Monday, so you know it's a startup for that. Right around the corner. Last Woody's. Everyone wanting to leave their butts football. I always find it funny. I love it. Yeah. I mean, and here's the thing for baseball. I mentioned my records here, and I'm not a huge fave guy. Favorites are cash at 60%. I am shocked that people aren't coming in here saying they're up a lot of money. I shouldn't say I'm shocked because when you're betting the Yanks and Stros and Dodgers and big faves, even though they're got winning records, you're having a losing season. Yeah, football. People are going to start out great. I mean, we know people come in here. I can't believe you lost that day. Well, yeah, I'll take a losing Sunday, a couple dogs here and there, but we'll see. We'll see how we do over the long run. Bookies on a red tonight also. You gotta. Is it bad? My top plays are the Cubs and A's. Ron, I don't think so. I like the A's tonight with Irvin. Cubs would have to be a run line only play. Run line only. A's, Angels under first 5. Yes. Huge line. Arizona 235. Can't do it. Run line only with Gallen. Don's coming in. Bills week 1 over the LA Rams. Listen, I'm listening the last week. What's his name out there? McVay's talking about Stafford's got a messed up elbow. Now, what's that about? What is that about? And this game, I honestly, and I do have a bunch of games bet already for week 1. This is not one of them. This is not one of them. Will I be on? I might possibly be on the Bills here, right? I mean, they're favored for a reason because I think Stafford's a little more banged up than what we got here. If you see Nick Girl tonight, would you tell him I said hi? If you see Nick Girl tonight, would you tell him I said hi? For who's Nick? What are you talking about, Brandon? What are we? Brandon, you got me. I think Padres are due to hit after only scoring 4 runs against the Dodgers. Gunsko, we say it's all time. Things are due. We're hoping. We're hoping in one hand and we're pooping in another and seeing which one fills up first. You can't think they're due. How about they're in a rut for a reason? They're on a losing streak for a reason. Giants Padres over. I can't go over until I see the Padres hit. I can't. I mean, I don't like Snell. You know, I know Giants are a bad bullpen. I get it. This line's come down. It was 8. It's down to 7.5. And it's not everyday people coming in to bet the Giants under at 9 o'clock in the morning. So not liking the Padres, not liking them run line, not liking the over. When you think about Texans game, money, I'm guessing it's Texas money line. I like the Texans week 1. 8.5 and 9 already bet it against the Colts. Baltimore and over 25. Well, Baltimore, I mean, we've mentioned, and I'm sure everybody's going to hear about it. I mentioned this a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Harbaugh in the preseason. The guy's won 20 straight. He's 40 and 12 ATS. So, yeah, Baltimore, any kind of plus points, wonderful. Over 25, sure. Get it. Joseph says under the Cubbies. It's just tough to go under the Cubbies when Anibal Sanchez is the opposing pitcher. A's minus 1.5. That's nice plus money. I looked at that myself. A's plus 180. Blue Jays, Orioles under the 9.5. It is a big number. It's Kikuchi though, so it's kind of like, I might actually. I see a couple random 9s. 9.5. It might be a little too high because I think Baltimore pitching is decent. They got that club's been decent all year. I'm not, that is a spot where that wheel keeps spinning. It's tough to do an over with Lyles there. But I get it's Kikuchi. That's the only worrisome part of it. Again, finally, listen, that's all I got today. Cubs run line, and I got a 3-pack. Go get the 3-pack if you want. Buy a weekly pass. You'll get my preseason football too, as well. Couple in addition to that game. Morning Wood coming up shortly with Allie. And again, on the way out, hit the bell. It's not that hard. Coming back, look headlines on Wednesday night. Make a note. Notification bell on. We're getting out of here. Back on Tuesday. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.